First up tonight, we're now finding out just how deadly our record-shattering heat really was. Across the state, Oregon State Police now say 63 people likely died from the heat.
45 of those deaths we know happened in Multnomah County. Fox 12 meteorologists believe that is the deadliest weather event the county has ever seen.
That's right. We do have complete live team coverage for you here on Fox 12. Chief Meteorologist Mark Nelson is standing by with a complete look at our forecast.
But first, Fox 12's Audrey Wheel joins us live with what we know at this point about those who died and how it all happened. Audrey?
Well, Wayne, this past weekend, Multnomah County saw a record number of 911 calls, hundreds of visits, heat-related visits to ERs and urgent cares in the Portland area. And now we're learning that many of those people who died were found alone without air conditioning or a fan.
I will share that I went into last weekend with a general sense of dread around the forecast.
Multnomah County Health Officer Dr. Jennifer Vines warned last week of life-threatening heat. Now Wednesday, the sad and shocking update that 45 people in Multnomah County did lose their lives in those record-shattering temperatures. The preliminary cause of death is hyperthermia, when the body gets so hot it can't cool itself anymore.
I worried that people were just going to think of it as a nuisance or as a discomfort. But it really is, it really has been life-threatening.
Statewide, there have been 63 likely heat-related deaths. For perspective, in Oregon from 2017 to 2019, there were only 12 deaths from hyperthermia. The county doesn't have all of the details yet, but says most of the people who died were found alone without AC or a fan. They range in age from 44 to 97 years old. Many had underlying health conditions. They don't yet know how many may have been homeless or how exactly those who died were found. Dr. Vine says it's possible the death toll will go up, and considering the role of social isolation and heat-related deaths, that some of the people who died have yet to be found. Since Friday, there were more than 500 heat-related ER and urgent care visits in the Portland area, nearly half of those on Monday alone when temperatures got to 116. More than 1,000 people stayed overnight at Multnomah County cooling centers. Outreach workers checked on people, gave out more than 60,000 water bottles, delivered fans, and called building managers, urging them to make sure people were in AC. Dr. Vine says those efforts were likely life-saving, but the number of deaths is sobering.
We were aggressive in our outreach, but as you know, we urged others to check on people they knew, relatives, neighbors, friends, because that's really what it takes to get people through a heat wave like this. Deaths from heat and hospitalizations from heat, all preventable by just helping people get to a cool space.
And again, all of these numbers are preliminary. We also got some information from Clark County today. They estimate about 5 to 10 deaths from the extreme heat there. Reporting live in Northwest Portland, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.